everyone, it's Gojira Prime with another video, and today I want to go over a little bit of toy news that's happened in the last day or so. But first of all, as always, I do have a Facebook page, Gojira Prime, where I do post images of the figures in my collection, links to any videos I do, and anything else I do find of interest. So please do hit the like, hit subscribe, and do feel free to comment on anything I do post. So first off, both of these articles are from Cybertron.com, and the first one we're going to take a look at today is in regard to a new Legacy figure that's coming out later this year, and that is everyone's favorite G1 grumpy robot, Gears. Now, G1 is my thing. I'm a big G1er, and I've been steadily building up the crew of the Ark for the last 10 years or more, and I've pretty much got the whole of G1 Season 1 comprised of figures from Classics, Universe, Generations, the Netflix trilogy, and Studio Series, and Legacy. And the one character I am missing is Gears. And we have now been given some images of him in his robot mode, as you see here, and I have to admit, he looks really quite good. He's in this terrible Legacy packaging, as always. I think they have him mistransformed in order to fit inside the packaging, actually. But yeah, I really like the look of this figure. It's got a nice head sculpt. The vehicle mode looks very G1-ish, but with a slightly modern twist. Comes with the only accessory is a laser pistol. I am a little bit confused as to what's going on with the oh, no, actually I know where they're going with this. Actually, someone posted before about this chest and why it opens up. If I remember correctly, there is an episode in season 1 or 2 where Gears is reprogrammed to be, instead of really grumpy, really cheerful and really pessimistic and optimistic. I can't remember the name of the episode now, but that's what that gimmick is. That's why he does have that opening chest, because the Decepticons reprogrammed him. That just came to me now. But yeah, I'm really liking the look of this figure. Obviously, he's going to be a bit smaller than the standard deluxe in order to make him more of a mini-bot. But yeah, I really like the vehicle mode as well. Again, the wheels seem a little bit too thin on the figure as usual. But all in all, I really do like this figure. Now, just to explain why I think a lot of G1 fans will be pleased about getting this guy in their collection, Gears has had so few releases as a toy. He's had a toy in the original Transformers lineup in 1984-1985, which has then been repeated various times. But aside from his original G1 figure, he's only ever had one other figure in a main line series of toys, and that was back in the Generations line in 2014 when he was released with Autobot Eclipse, who was this space shuttle thing that turned into a blaster for him. So really glad we're getting a new Gears. I will pre-order this one as soon as it goes up, because, like I say, it's the one figure I need to complete that original G1 Season 1 collection. So it's pretty much a must-have for me. The other piece of toy news we have is in regard to the possible upcoming Transformers collaborative projects. Now, I have to admit, this is one of those lines where I wish I had actually got them, because a large number of the figures are actually very good. I really like the Ecto-1. I really like the Back to the Future car. The Jurassic Park ones are very nice as well. The Top Gun one, I think, is probably the biggest letdown of them all. I have no interest in the X-Men one, but there you go. So, GTR Prime 17 has found some new collaborative project listings. I don't know who this guy is, but he seems to have a pipeline into the heart of Hasbro. I'd love to know how the hell he does it. These are crossovers the Transformers team does like with the films Frankenstein and Top Gun, and we have 3 listings. So we have Collab Project Knight, Renaissance, and Tails. Unlike with codenames in movie lines, the codenames for collaborative projects are hints at the projects themselves. Knight could be hinting at Kit from Knight Rider. That would be really cool. I am a big Knight Rider fan. If they did a Transformers Knight Rider car, I think they would have to bring out two versions, though. One of Kit and one of Car. In fact, that's pretty much a go-to. They would have to do Kit and Car, because obviously Peter Cullen voiced Car in the original Knight Rider series. Hasbro already previously tried doing while Renaissance points towards Ninja Turtles, which have a history of transforming products in their own toy lines. They'd have to do quite a lot of that. Well, let's think. Could they do a Turtles crossover? They could. It would have to be the van, the party wagon, and it would have to turn into an original character. It couldn't turn into Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, or Raphael, or Splinter. It would have to be an original robot character. That way, you're kind of not feeling left out. Failing that, someone's going to buy 4 of them and paint little different colored bandanas on each and every one of them, more than likely. Tails doesn't have as direct a hint. It could be anything from Tailspin to Sonic. As we have seen in the past, these collaborative projects could be anything, and licenses are acquired purely for the project, so another company having toy rights doesn't disqualify a project from happening necessarily. If they did do Sonic, that would be an interesting one, actually, because obviously Sonic does have a new movie coming out this year, Sonic 3 in December. If they did do Sonic, it would have to be... Tails does have a plane. Something Tornado it's called, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. But they could do that as a project. I mean, it's actually a biplane. So it would be quite an interesting one to do. The only problem being is if my daughter gets wind that they are doing a Tails transforming Sonic toy, she'll want that in a heartbeat, guaranteed. Nothing is confirmed beyond the code names, and the fact that these toys are in the works, anything beyond them is speculation on our behalf. So, if it is a Knight Rider, we'll have to have 2 different characters, Kit and Car. That's guaranteed. That's a must-have, really. If they are doing a Renaissance, which is hinting at the Turtles, because they're all named after Renaissance paint masters, they would have to do, I think, the Party Wagon, and it would have to be an original character. And to be honest, that would go pretty well with the pizza van from Stranger Things, wouldn't it, when you think about it? And Project Tails, if it is Tails from Sonic, it's going to be Tails' plane, which again is a big red biplane, which they would have to do on that one. But yeah, some interesting ideas there for the collaborations. Like I say, it's one of them lines I wish I had gotten into. In fact, I'm gonna have to make a list of them, maybe see if I can still get those figures, because they are really quite nice, some of them. But yeah, tell me what you think in the comment section. Are you excited for the Gears toy? I know I am, because it's going to complete my collection. Are you excited for new collab projects, and what would you like to see as a collaborative project? I'll tell you what would be really cool. If they did do Knight Rider, what if later down the road they actually did the Knight Rider truck? That would be really cool. So do let me know what you think in the comments section. Hit the like, hit subscribe, and thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video.